Morning and being part of our program.
Bringing these beautiful objects with you, Kiran.
Now, coming up next is actually a report that I did. I went to this remarkable school in Liari, run by a lady by the name of Sabina Khatri. It's called the Kiran School, which means basically that it's a ray of hope for the people of that neighborhood, which is quite a volatile area,
absolutely,
you know, quite crime-ridden and so on. But here, this lady is with a bunch of volunteers. What she's doing is that she's training these preschool children to be able to go to schools like Beacon House and St. Michael's and so on. And the idea is that you could sponsor a child and you know, change not only the child's life but the families as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And you've been raving about it since you visited. So let's look at this report and come back and talk about what we can do.
Take a look at this street. It's in the crime-ridden area of Liari. And now take a look at this school. This school believes in changing families. It believes in giving them hope. Because these families don't have homes, they hardly have hope. But here there is more than hope. There is a change in lives and fates. Let's go meet the people who are a part of it.
मेरे दो बेटे यहाँ पे पढ़ते हैं, जैसे एक नेक्स्ट ईयर यहाँ पे पढ़ चुका है अमीर हमजा, तो यहाँ से फिर सेंट माइकल में उसका एडमिशन हुआ और अभी इस साल अब्दुल रशीद 2.5 साल का है वो। यहाँ पे आने के बाद मुझे पता चला मेरा बेटा इतना अच्छा है, यानी ज़हीन है, अभी माशाल्लाह सेंट माइकल में A1 ग्रेड आया, फर्स्ट आया अपनी क्लास में। अब मुझे बहुत ख्वाहिश थी कि मेरे बच्चे पढ़े। हमारे यहाँ तो ऐसा ही होता है, सबके दिलों में ये होता है, लेकिन क्या हमारे वसाइल हमें ये इजाज़त नहीं देते कि हम किसी अच्छे स्कूल में चले जाएं। मैं यही चाहती हूँ मेरा बेटा पढ़े और पाकिस्तान के लिए, जैसे अपने मुल्क और कौम के लिए बेहतरीन कारकर्दगी अता करे। जैसे
ये सबीना कहती हैं कि वो सिर्फ बच्चों को ही नहीं बल्कि माओं को भी सिखाती हैं, तो उन्होंने आपकी ज़िंदगी किस तरह तब्दील की?
मेरी ज़िंदगी में तो इतना बड़ा चेंज आया, जैसे मेरी ज़िंदगी बदल गई। अब बिलीव करें, जैसे मेरे हस्बैंड बहुत सख्त मिजाज थे। हर हफ्ते यहाँ पे हमारी भी क्लास होती है और उसके बाद 2 मीटिंग्स हुए मेरे हस्बैंड और मेरी सबीना के बीच और हम सारे पेरेंट्स थे, तो इतना चेंज उनमें आया।
ये बताएं कि अब जो आपके मियाँ में इतनी तब्दीली आई, आपके अंदर इतनी तब्दीली आई, जो आपके माशरे के लोग हैं, आपके ख़ानदान के लोग हैं, वो क्या कहते हैं? कि
पहले तो शुरू में तो बहुत बुरा समझते थे कि पता नहीं माएँ पढ़ रही हैं या बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, बहुत बातें सुनने को मिली, बहुत ज़्यादा। लेकिन फिर वही मैम सबीना से हम आके कहते थे कि लोग हमें इस तरह कह रहे हैं, तो मैम सबीना कोई बात नहीं, अल्लाह ताला देख रहा है, आप लोग अपने बच्चों के लिए इतना कर रहे हो। तो अभी जो हमारी फैमिली के लोग हैं, हमारे ख़ानदान वाले हैं, वो सब जितने जानने वाले हैं, वो सब अभी तालीम की अहमियत को समझ चुके हैं।
जी मेरा बेटा नाम है अमान खान, यहाँ पढ़ता है। तो ये तो हमारी कुछ नसीबी कि मेरा बेटा यहाँ स्कूल पढ़ रहा है, क्योंकि ये जो हमें सेफ्टी या सहूलत दे रही है किसी स्कूल में नहीं है। और जो पढ़ाई के हवाले से है कि इस किस्म की बातें जो आज तक मैं नहीं कर सका, मेरा बेटा मुझसे करता है।
तो आप क्या समझते हैं कि आपके बेटे का मुस्तकबिल इससे बदल जाता है और आपका मुस्तकबिल बदल जाएगा?
बिल्कुल, जब मेरे बेटे के मुस्तकबिल बदल जाएगा तो ऑलरेडी मेरा मुस्तकबिल बदल जाएगा।
My name is Hamza. I want to become a pilot.
Welcome back from the break. You're watching Breakfast at Dawn. Now we introduced you to a student and the parents of this student at this lovely school called Kiran. And it really is a ray of hope in this neighborhood. And the force behind this school is Sabina Khatri. Let's meet her now. Sabina, this is so wonderful, this whole setup over here and what you're doing for these children in this neighborhood. And I want to ask you, why did you choose this neighborhood in this area, which is so dangerous and there's so much controversy around it?
Really, I wasn't given a choice to choose. What happened is that my husband and the company were already supporting this school on a monthly basis. And I didn't know about the school until 2.5 years back. In fact, even my husband didn't know where the money was going. So they were just sending this money for supporting a school in Liari, which he had never seen. Maybe once in a year, somebody from our big family used to go and visit the school just to see what's happening there. So when we brought home the files and showed me that this is the place where we are sending a little amount, not much. So I was like, I said we should go and see, how that money is being utilized. It's very important. We're responsible. If we give money somewhere, we should know how it's being utilized. So he said, would you like to come and see? I said, I would love to come and see. And I was into these kinds of things for quite some time. I used to go to different schools, volunteer and help in schools, but I never had a school of my own. So the other morning, me and my husband, we came here. And when I entered this area, I don't know, something, I felt as if I may never go back from here. This was the feeling I had when I saw the people here and all the things that I had heard about this place. But the people in these places, the parents, the children, they were so loving and so welcoming that the things that I had heard about this, they somehow felt as if it was not right.
Okay, now your motto is, I want to make a difference.
Yeah.
Do you think you're making a difference?
Alhamdulillah, I think so. Yes, Alhamdulillah, very much. I mean, you spoke to the parents and did you realize that? And I think yes, because these kids actually go home and they compel their parents to do things that the other children are not doing in these places. For instance, there's a very little example like throwing garbage on the floor. These children have been taught so much, it's been instilled in them that they just hate to see things thrown on the floor. So they go home and they tell their parents not to throw things on the floor and things like that.
I've noticed that the street outside is also very clean and there's a marked difference with the other streets in this area. So that's your doing?
Well, it's them who have done it. They listen to me. That's what I would say.
Education is the basic right of every person, and that is the responsibility of the state and the government. Do you think that there is an absence that you are filling?
Oh, that's a difficult one. Well, I wouldn't say there's an absence. I just feel that the government needs to trust better people. Whether they have the place. You know what? I saw a government school right here in this area. It is such a big school. They have such a big area. They've been given a wonderful campus. But the problem is they don't have good teachers. Sometimes I think that maybe if that campus would be given to me, I could do a better job, What they need is better people. I think they don't know how to hire people. Right. They do realize the value of education. They just do speak a lot on education, but they're not able to hire good people.
And you have a lot of voluntary workers, I noticed.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. People coming from defense, from Clifton. A lot of my friends, they're helping me out. And a lot of children from grammar school have been helping me out a lot here. So it's not only the children from Liari who are benefiting, it's the children from grammar school also who are benefiting.
And you're also incorporating mothers of students in the school and creating awareness in them.
Yes, because the children come in the mornings, they come from 8:30 till 2, the kids are here. And then from 3:30 onwards, the mothers come in to study. The same mothers of the same children who are in the school. Because whatever they're learning in school, we need to teach the same things to the mothers. The mothers are hardly 5th grade, 6th grade. They've had primary education. A few have not even had that. So we need to teach them everything we're teaching the children over here. Like for instance, if we're teaching the children, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. So whom are they going to go and say this to? How are they going to repeat it at home? So we need to teach the mothers how to converse.
So it's a really holistic approach that you have. What are your future plans?
Actually, what we're doing here is that we pick up kids at around 2.5 to 2 years plus. And we keep them only for 1 year. That's our aim. And it's like a platform. We give them a platform from where the mothers and the children are going to groom themselves and bring them to the level of getting admission on around the, schools around the town on merits. And the schools should be like schools like Habib Public, St. Michael's and Happy Home. My kids have gone to these schools on merits. And to remind you that these children are the ones who have no background of education, and also they are financially extremely below the poverty line. So we give them donors. I try to find sponsors from amongst my friends, amongst the other, we need donors now for these children.
Well, thanks so much for talking to us, Sabina, and good luck with your project. I think you're doing a really wonderful job. And as you say, I want to make a difference. Well, we at Dawn News say that we understand the difference. And that's what we've been doing here on Breakfast at Dawn. Stay with us.